His mic just isn't working for some reason.
It's true. So the communication on setting up for those objectives, you're doing it too slow, and you're giving them time to like you'll get kills, and then you're like, oh, can we do this? And then like 10 seconds later, all right, yeah, maybe we should do that. And then 10 seconds later, they have TPs up and they can come back in, or they can reposition for stuff. And then the communication during the fights is also very messy.
Yeah.
So you end up with just these situations in which you're not actually getting anything done. Alongside that, there are some like good opportunities that again are being recognized too slow. Like Adam, the engage onto the mid lane, where I think you walked mid lane from top because you shoved the wave, and Zoe, you waited too long. They were all in like that channel, that really small.
Yeah, I should have pulled the trigger on
just
it.
ult them immediately because
yeah.
they're all fucking dead because Caitlyn can trap over the wall at that point and it's done. But a little bit too slow on things. Like if you use an on ult, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I should just pull the trigger all the time and just send it.
Yeah. So think just the slow decision making when we've got like an 8-2 Caitlyn. Because fucking get a triple kill and a quadra kill down in bot lane after going like 1-4. Really just fucking turns the game, and you should just be abusing that at that point. Like put Caitlyn somewhere, give her the tools required to walk up the turret and hit shit, and then call it a day.
Well, we did kind of do it at first on top tower, but then we just dropped the ball on it and we just started randomly running around too much.
Yeah. Well, it's okay, and it's also maybe when mid laner gets a mic, we'll have a little bit more communication going in, and it'll be easier. You got to focus down on cleaning your communication right now. Your individual play is okay. You got also that double kill on top lane, Adam.
He just ran it so hard, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
It is the communication that's getting you. So.
I also feel like after we swapped, it was like everyone trying to make us play bot side for some reason.
That reminds me. Sorry, I never want to fucking hear the words. Oh, do you want to swap? Oh, I'm okay with swapping if you're okay. Alright.
Dude, I just try and give the decision to bot lane because they're the ones who fucking do stuff on the map. I don't care where I am, it's bot lane who I was.
The reason
I already carried it.
Walking, basically. Because it's like, yeah, it's very inefficient to start walking and then still swap, but...
Yeah, but it's more like... The decision should just, like... it doesn't matter to me where I am, it's more like you guys need to decide, like you need to tell me if you need to be somewhere, like... I don't know.
It should be a bot lane decision, but it should have been just an understood thing that bot lane goes top there anyway, and you should be walking bot.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't even know if it's correct for them to go top there because like on Drake and like Thingamajig are on the same time are there, so I don't even know if it's correct.
Or they go mid or anything, but in any case, you're not going to be top lane.
I mean, I'm not going to be sitting bot lane again. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know, but top lane's no safer than bot lane, is it really?
It's not about the safety. It's just about having the strength at that moment because I got ahead and then.
Yeah, I don't...
Using that power to get towers down, because that's kind of what you want Caitlyn for.
Yeah, I know, but bot tower was still up. That's why I just don't know. I didn't know at the time.
Pretty sure bot tower was down when you asked.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm pretty sure all the towers were up. That's why I was not sure whether we should swap or not. Like,
all the towers are up.
And both the objectives were on the same time, so I was asking. So
it was after the Herald. The Herald had been dropped bot. It got like down to very little health, so they were gonna like try and take that anyway. And Jim was gonna stay there, which means it gives you tempo on top side, or mid if you want to go there. So bot lane swapping up there would be just good because someone is still stuck down bot lane trying to get that turret, whereas you now have free movement.
Right. Okay.
Regardless of anything, either Kate and Mo go mid or they go top. So Adam, you're always walking bot.
Okay. Like I did think about it, I just wasn't sure because as I say, all the objectives were down and then like both the towers were up, so I didn't.
That's fine. Be told.
But yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to me now. I will understand that one next time.
If we look at the gold graph,
yeah,
we can all fairly say that we fucked up.
Yeah. That's one way of putting it.
I don't know how the fuck we fucking...
You don't know how to play against Zoe. So in lane, you don't really do much to her because anytime you try and jump forward, she will just bubble you, and then it's a free trade. So either you have to use W's around like her, and then just use E. I think you're talking about privately. All right, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's
cool. Thanks for telling me. Do my job.
It's like she's a lane bully anyway, right? So.
She's just annoying because you like want to dive her, but then she's really good at peeling off dive. Individually, that is.
Guys, I think one thing we should try to try to work on the communication problem. We should right now we should appoint someone to do the main shot calling, and I think it should be Mahonix. I'm not sure what is the is Leithion. Is he like the main jungler for Benelux, or is he?
It's literally just a fiesta of Rasmus.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're like swapping. Okay. So yeah, I think we try Mahonix as the main shot caller, and then we can still have other people shot calling, but Mahonix is gonna be the one that you listen to if there are conflicts or and you do it as well as you can, try to talk as much as possible, and try to, if you want, you can try to micromanage, but if you prefer to just do the main points, that's fine as well.
I used to talk more, and that fucked up my mechanics,
Yeah, but I mean that's the price you have to pay, pretty much.
I need to just find some balance, but now I'm definitely talking not enough because, for example, like in bot lane, when we had Karma and Jhin, and we just didn't focus any fucking targets, so we got no one out of it.
Yeah. So in that, I think I know the sequence you're talking about. In that situation, first of all, you guys need to, initially you need to say that, okay, focus Karma or focus Jhin. But then I think after you hit the binding on the Jhin, which was not really, that was pretty hard to plan that was gonna happen, because you were already on the Karma, and then the binding came pretty much out of nowhere and then hit the Jhin. But since Caitlyn has traps, we should, from that point, we should immediately switch the focus and you can say or actually in that case, I think it's more natural if Najin says, I'm gonna trap the Jhin. Because that's
anytime you hit something, unless I can finish one, I'm 100% drop and trap at least.
Yeah, but just to be,
I just auto trap and I might not.
Just to be even more clear, so that everyone gets it in there, gets the the trigger or whatever. So that we will be able to stun block the Jhin, and then also Seth needs to hold this E as you pointed out. The trap missed because of
I fucked it up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's it's a mix of communication and mechanic problems.
Especially the second game, I just lost on the same page with everyone, so it was kind of fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, there were also times where and this is something I will probably have to call in the beginning, and hopefully we'll get less and less as we go on. But for example, we had the front line hitting the dragon often, while the back line was and this is a blue side thing, if the back line is of course not inside the pit, but if we have all the frontliners in the middle of the pit, then it's really hard to win the actual fight, and then an Olaf can run in, and a Zoe can do it and stuff,
Yeah, but okay.
And those sort of things we should be avoiding more. Just
all of the dragon fights or dragon dances were super messy.
But I think that was the biggest pattern.
Yeah, as you pointed out, blue side is a lot harder.
Were we only playing 2 games by the way, or?
Looks like it.
Because they're a third game coming in.
They invited me twice. No, they're
I assume the best of 3 or something.
I mean, our
just tell them that we want to play one more, and then see what they respond.
I'm just asking if they want.
do I have?
There is it.
But yeah, what you said about blue side for Drakes, that means it's even more important to be there ahead of time. Either you need to be there, well before it spawns to.
It wasn't even about being on time. Even if we were
first one's hard though.
Yeah, but the reason that you have bad positioning, you have, or did you say the backline was inside the pit or not inside the pit, or what did you say?
Backline is not inside the pit, but the front line is inside the pit.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, like ideally we shouldn't even be in the pit unless we have
Yeah.
like a super strong structure which we can defend. But like if we have, like if we have, sorry,
We should be a bit.
yeah,
Which one is a second Drake?
I mean, third and fourth, but-
Third and fourth.
and probably other two.
I mean we can have Caitlyn in the pit because of her E, like she can get out. But ideally we want to be, we want to be like cutting off their like their entrances from their jungle into the river, pretty much. Like we want to be further up.
As we said at the pre-game, we wanted to like play around choke points.
Yeah. So yeah, trap the choke points and then just like zone them from even getting into the river, pretty much. In order to do that, we need to be there before they are. So yeah.
I just gotta get more used to being more vocal again.
Yeah. I think it's really important because right now we, like, either we're as Oz pointed out, like we're asking questions and we're going like back and forth, just no one really knows what to do and we're being really undecisive.
Just legit pick up your balls.
Yeah.
Just pick them up.
And also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, just like we need to be more decisive, and someone needs to step up and do it. And I think it's
Just feel like there's so many different ways people are viewing the game right now.
yeah.
As in like what the best play is in that moment.
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
And even like during team fights, it's very noticeable.
Yeah.
A good saying, you can better go for the same play together, the same.
Yeah, I know. But if you don't view it the same way and the communication is not perfect, then it's just not gonna happen. It's like as
Yeah.
simple as that. You can say, yeah, I agree. It's better to go for a bad call as 5, and then just be like afterwards, like I guess it was a shitty call, but the chance of it working out's a lot higher compared to following a good call with like less people. I agree on that one, but it's still very
Yeah.
like hard to get on the same
I
page
think
if
for
you
the
just
early-
view it differently.
For the early stages, to get a solid foundation, it's easier to just have one main shot come.
Yeah, it's easier to
I-
get on
I
that
also
stuff,
feel
or
like-
it's easier just to have like drafts prepped in advance and discuss what the point of them is beforehand, and like how you're gonna be playing out team fights and so forth, and then just adjust to differences and thing, and then go from there. So if you guys like want to discuss that prior to going into games, when I'm not just picking things that I think are funny, then
I
you generally have better ideas of how you want to play out team fights, because then it's just like, okay, so Seth should not go in and run in first here, unless he's like super far ahead, blah, blah, blah. You just go, how's the team fight play out? Well, they're going to engage, we're going to disengage, Caitlyn's going to get shit ton of damage down, blah, blah, blah. How do we set this up? Oh, choke it down this point, blah, blah, blah.
But that's still very, in a way, variable because the game's not always going to go the same. Like, if
Yeah,
someone
but
else
it's-
gets like turbo fed, then
Not like, so
Plays out
there's not going to be one way that says like, okay, now you're on the same page. And it's
Would
like,
it- would it
shit, oh, let's
be-
just scrap you into electric chairs. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't know. Would it be an idea to just select like 1 or 2 play styles as a team and just try and play the same way each game? I mean, and there's obviously diversity in champions that can fulfill the similar roles, but I think that would make it way easier to execute because I think some of the comps we're playing require more synergy than we have going on right now.
You can do that. It's not like, that's fine.
'Cause I think the comp we ran in game 1 was way harder to execute, and you actually need to like work ahead of time much more.
What did you play?
Yeah.
What did you play? in game one?
And we played like a
Game
6,
one was
like a
Camille,
don't let them
so-
come into us, basically kind of style.
Yeah, it's like Camille.
Which is a lot harder to set up because you need good vision control. You need to be there on like waves. You need to have prio on time.
And you need a communication.
Recalls need to be synced,
In terms
so-
of what you want to do, like in terms of wanting to have certain drafts you want to play out, if the rest of the team are fine with that, then yeah, sure. Practice 3 drafts in a row. Get 3 drafts and then practice them consistently. So
It doesn't have to be necessarily like champ draft, but I think just keeping a certain play
Yeah, style,
like
right.
just always
I mean,
play like weak
yeah.
side top, strong side bot, for example, and just play like and have like secondary like split push top. As an example, I mean, it happens often nowadays, so it's like one of the most common styles.
Yeah,
to play.
That's
And then you
fine
can
if
have like
wanna,
one where you play like split push top lane, where you play like weak side bot, for example, and that's just 2 ways to play the game, and then just keep playing from that standard, and then you can have like And like as much as it might suck, I don't know how much Adam enjoys playing things, but
I don't mind playing anything, to be honest.
Adam enjoys.
but like it's very easy if someone's always on the same kind of role within the team, right? So if Adam is always
It's
in tank
very
and base duty,
easy, but here's the
I think for
the
now it
issue is
depends.
that, like, Nyan, can you please let me talk?
I mean, I wasn't finished yet, but yeah, go ahead.
I know, but you've also been talking for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, so
Like,
I
there is a
was
point.
about to finish my sentence, but yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So if you're going to go for that style of improving, then one, everyone has to be on the same page in doing it. Two, you have to. Oh shit! What did I just drop? Sorry. You have to be on the same page in improving. You have to make sure that you're getting decent scrims and that you actually have the structure in place to do so, to actually improve on this. Because otherwise, you're going to play the same comps over and over again. You're going to lose on the same comps over and over again because your communication is just still not on point. So
Yeah,
if you think that you're going to use the same compositions in order to use that as a bridge to improve your composition, because you can just talk about things in the same way and know how they play out, then yeah, fair enough.
I think to start off with, it's probably a good idea just to get more comfortable with each other and like who's gonna play like what, because it just takes some time to get used to how everyone's playing, like what they're all capable of and how they like will play out certain scenarios, and then from there on just work on the issues there, because then the amount of like variables is gonna go down a lot, which makes it easier to fix the more global issues, I think, rather than getting like more nitpicky. Because if you're not sure about how the comp works, I just feel like it's so much harder to already fix a communication issue if you're just looking at it way different. Well,
Yeah.
that can be solved already, right? By just playing the same style over and over. And then
Yeah.
from there on, build after that's fixed. Like you can build on to like other stuff. But I think
Okay,
for
so
now,
that's-
it might be a good idea.
That's both pre-game and pre-game and in-game now. So yeah, that could work out. If again with the team are fine with that, then you can go ahead with that. Obviously Simon as well. I'm kind of
it's
just
just a
running over you here, sorry. But yeah, you can go with that.
I don't know how the rest feels about
We,
it.
we should
And,
definitely, like as you said, try to reduce the amount of variables to begin with, and like how we do that, we can think about it a little bit. But
Well,
yeah.
Simon and I have actually already had a discussion about this once, and I guess we don't really agree on that, but I do agree with what Nyan is saying.
Yeah, I think like the
I think for now-
the way things are right now, I think it's actually not too bad of an idea. As long as we don't like keep doing it for too long.
I just feel like we aren't really getting like a foothold down right now.
Yeah.
In playing consistently, because
Yeah.
it's literally all over the place.
Yeah. So the first thing which I suggested was have a main shot color, which we're gonna try now with Monix.
Obviously.
Then we're gonna try to keep improving on that. Make sure that people get more on the same page. And then I think we're as you suggested. I think we're gonna stick to a limited number of playstyles, preferably playstyles that are pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I think that's just better.
For at least for a while, and then once we build like the basic synergy and we start feeling more comfortable with each other, then we can pick up. Then we can change it up a bit.
I think it's good to do it now, but maybe we should pick a time. Like obviously, I don't know if it's good to do it before tomorrow already, if people don't have time for it. But maybe we should pick a time somewhere, either this week or next week, to discuss like what kind of style do we want to commit to. And I would just say pick two to not make it too stale, and have a little bit of flexibility in draft. You're gonna lose games just because you're forcing one comp, and it's just not the greatest idea. But I still think having the idea of how to execute it is good, and just trying to play like that.
Let's be honest, right now you have to. I mean,
Like, I don't mind-
Somewhat pushing towards like you do not have an identity right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Part of that is also just because you've been swapping through junglers over and over again.
Yeah, we're actually like rotating three. It's kind of strong.
So it's kind of difficult, especially when jungle dictates early game, and that's how that works. You don't have a consistent identity. When you do have a consistent identity, you may feel more comfortable playing the style. Although Adam always wants to go in, so keep
Yeah,
that
but-
one in mind.
Wait, what?
I see.
What was that?
I see. Yeah.
Finally, I'm not getting
Soon,
It's because no one else got the balls to engage, man. I gotta try it out.
as soon as you get those in, I mean, even prior to that, you still have to be practicing communication as well, just around fucking objectives. That's not comp specific. That's just people being slow.
Yes and no, but I do think if you know ahead of time how the comp's gonna play, it makes it easier because there's less stuff to think about.
Yes, but in
Which
team fight
should-
communications-
Yeah, true. Team fights is a different story, but and that should come with more game count as well, a bit at least.
Okay, guys, we gotta remember that we like just started, you know,
Yeah, exactly. But that's why I think it's good to
and we're now also
narrow it down a bit.
trying to find out what players work best. So I think even with swapping junglers, if we keep comms similar, and I'm also asking if it might be possible to get some scrim partners that will scrim a bit more often, so we can actually compare people.
We're working on that.
Okay, that's great. But yeah, I don't think we should be too harsh on ourselves, and don't be too stressed if things don't work out in next groups, you know? We're new teams, so we need to do that.
Scrims are scrims. You're here to practice, not here to win everything.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind just losing games because of comp, purely, honestly. And just have the idea, like, okay, we actually played it pretty right, but, like, certain things went wrong during team fight, like, minor things, rather than the bigger picture. Because that's kind of what's going wrong right now. Is that everyone's just kind of all over the place.
I mean, I need some time to get back to the, like, shot calling. We didn't scrim a lot lately, with me being the main voice. So, I gotta get back to that form, but I'll probably be there within a week. If not two.
Sounds cool.
Did anyone ask if they want to play, or are they not playing more?
The enemy doesn't play anymore, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Judging by how long we've been sitting here talking, I don't think so. Unless they also have an interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be playing League anymore today.
Okay.
By the way, plus 23 Diamond 1.
Yeah, no, Nissan, I know that's what I said would be a good idea prior. And Nyan is talking about a separate thing, which is to just practice the same thing over and over.
So, sorry,
pre-game-
Oscar, could you repeat what was your
Sorry,
suggestion?
Nissan just said pre-game plan removes a lot of anticipation factors from the game. The same game plan can be usually done with different champions. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I accept that. I was saying, is it a pre-game plan?
The same.
Yeah, but I said
What
that
I said.
if you, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like a pre-game plan and practicing the same comps over and over again, not necessarily the same thing, but both work, so it's fine. I'm not arguing against either one of those.
Yeah, personally, I'm not a big fan, but I think it's okay to do it for a
I
while.
think for now, for just a little while, it's probably better just to get us a bit more comfortable
Okay, now I'm
with
getting,
each other. But
guys, now I'm getting at that confused. Vinto says my Morgana is bad.
Your Morgana is so bad. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, what did you say?
I can give you some tips, man.
Actually true.
Every
Adam, you don't get to speak. You had glacial war.
yeah.
What did you say, Monix?
Fucking dumped the Dissector, dude.
every time.
Aside from that one solo kill, which we
Actually,
went
OP
well.
against Decker. You know,
Everything-
your movement
every
speed
time
slow.
I-
Yeah, it's
not
true,
really.
true. He does less damage because I'm glacialing him.
300 IQ, right
Like-
there.
Vinter,
Yeah, that was kind of a mistake.
I'm just throwing is to like keep the enemy in danger, and if they get hit,
Oh, you're zoning them. Okay.
Zoning,
Mhm.
Zone,
Mhm.
zone accused.
So you're zoning every 4 seconds, pretty much.
yeah, but sometimes it's fine to zone every 4 seconds with a Caitlyn.
Of course, of course. Sometimes it's also fine to throw your Q and risk the Ekrim run right after because you missed it.
Hey, Winter, what did you say about
Oh,
me?
Vind is
Oh,
here
I'm
after,
sorry.
let's go.
I didn't do anything. It was private. Mahonix just decided to make it public, so
No,
fuck,
no,
I'm butthurt now.
yeah, no, but I'm fine making it up. But like, okay, listen up. If a hacker is not like an actual horse IRL, he will hold my Q.
All right, no, I can get behind that argument actually.
Like, I cannot queue a Hecarim. I should have the Black Shield last team fight was my bad. I didn't get enough sleep, so my reaction times are even slower.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Doesn't
they're
blame
quite
the sleep,
slow.
this guy.
I mean, it is what it is.
It's what it is.
Last
You've been
Black
watching
Shield
too
was
many
my
movies,
bad,
man.
but hitting a Q on Hecarim, that's unreasonable.
Just hold it then.
Don't hold it for what the
But
owner.
that's the thing, Mahonix does
No.
not know how to hold.
That's the same with Blitzcrank. Once you use your hook, they
You
can
just don't
free
have to, yeah.
engage. When you just hold it, even if you not use it and die, it's fine.
Honestly,
Still
I know-
fracture.
I coached Grandmaster Blitzcrank vaguely one trick once, and he was like, no, watch this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna miss the first 2 hooks, and then you're like, oh, this idiot doesn't know how to hit hooks, and then I'm gonna hit everyone afterwards.
Exactly.
And then he
Am I-
legit actually did that, and then the AD character, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Vayne. He was like, oh, I'm just gonna walk up to it and hit it, because he's not gonna land it, and then he just hit it.
Oh,
He was like, what the fuck, dude? Mind control?
Awesome.
we actually lost like that, exactly like that. I don't remember which event was it. I think it was with NCG or maybe I don't even remember. Blitzcrank, French team, comes at us, misses everything, right? And the bot lane's like, oh, what the hell, man? These guys are really bad. They were scared at first. It was just pranking. He comes after 1 minute, like,
Bro.
let's go.
It's impressive.
Oh, they got so destroyed.
Oh, I'm actually gonna try that.
Yeah, no,
You're
Mahonix.
gonna need to land the 3rd one first.
Exactly.
Oh, but I actually did one game in solo queue. We were like behind in bot lane, but our jungler against bot for like 6 minutes straight, and afterwards he went top lane. But I just kept throwing Leona East forward and missed them on purpose. And I looked back at the replay and he bot just spam things in like tri-boost, like where the fuck's that?
Yeah.
It was so good.
Wait, who's this left? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it was drummer. It was drummer.
Oh, yeah, drummer. I
Drummer
can't
with the
count,
drummer.
man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus.
Always,
Okay.
you need to fix the sleep schedule.
I
Drop
don't
the
have a sleep
alcohol.
schedule. I have a work schedule.
Yeah,
That's
a
just
work-
how this works.
I mean, in your case, then at least you have an excuse.
Yeah.
Everyone else here in this chat doesn't.
I had to like
My sleep's like fine enough, I think.
I needed to write someone to their home. That's
Oh,
why-
how was the movie yesterday, by the way?
Oh, the movie, it was good. We first watched Wreck-It Wall.
Whack It Wow. Whack It Wow one, yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of Whack It Wow.
What one? That was hard.
Fucking
No, you're close to being a mumble rapper. It's quite there.
So, we first watched Wackadoodle Wall, Wolverine.
Yeah, yeah, Whack It Wow.
It was pretty great. I can't talk anymore.
The first run, right?
It
Or was it the second?
The first one, yeah. And like,
Mm.
there were more movie things in it than I actually expected. It was actually a pretty good movie. I liked how the tiny like boy that fixes everything just bang.
You like the tiny boy, did you?
No, like okay, listen, that
Monix
tiny
loves the
chat-
tiny boys.
That tiny chat married like the
Yeah, the fucking fighter girl, no?
yeah. And then we watched Frozen.
The first one?
Yes,
You never watched that before?
I've watched half of it.
Oh my god, but Frozen's so good.
Yeah, well, I watched the entire part and it was like it was pretty intense, and it was just pretty fun times.
I still need to watch the second one.
I don't need to.
You don't need to. Am I the only freak here who likes animated movies?
Oh, down. No, that depends if they're good or not.
I like Tarzan.
I just like movies, but depends
Who
if they're...
liked Cars 3? Cars 3 was amazing.
I still haven't seen Cars 3, man.
I don't remember.
The third one has nothing to do with how the first and the second, maybe the first, yeah, but the second
But
was kind of
wait,
trash.
Is in Cars 3? Are there like a lot of planes?
Look,
What
just
fucking
honest.
That's
reality
way
have I dropped into? Why am I staying in here listening to people talk? Why am so...
Hey,
Oh,
you want to talk about the games?
No, I just
Wait,
fucking
not-
like, I was just like, I was listening to like, okay, so we're talking about games, okay, we're talking about like something else, and then we talk about Cars 3. And I'm just like,
But the
Okay,
greatest thing about the Cars trilogy is that it goes from Cars 1 to Cars 3.
okay.
Okay,
Why are you fucking making
What's your
cars,
favorite
guys? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Damn, we're losing people.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah, because we can't talk, and also,
He actually said,
I'm
we don't
not-
talk about the game. He messaged me, we don't talk about the games because I could deal with some quiet. So yeah, he's tired of you fucking rambling about cars.
yeah,
Okay, no, but Oz, what's your favorite movie?
I don't fucking know.
For me,
Just
by
Name one good movie you like, Oz.
Stars
I don't know. It's
Just
like,
say Batman, then everyone will be happy about it. And then
Why?
Oh, which one? There's so many.
I didn't even
you know
pick
which
that.
ones? The Nolan ones. That's why everyone
like
fucking loves.
favorite
it.
movie
there's
or
three
like,
of
I mean, I don't know,
Middle
favorite movie. Probably fucking like Synecdoche, New York or Donnie Darko, because that
What?
was pretty cool.
I thought
Donnie
Darko's good.
Darko. I still need to watch that.
I watched that the other day. It's pretty good.
Damn. Movies are so good though. I like movies.
Synecdoche, New York's this one about, it had Philip Seymour Hoffman before he died.
Say it again.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, Synecdoche, New York. It's like,
You're
It's
gonna have to
some
write
really
that somewhere, man.
it's some really stupidly like, it's not really that artsy, but it's a artsy-ish film.
Okay,
And basically he's like building New York within a shed. And then some other shit.
I'm gonna drop out as well then for
Lost the other one.
Anyway.
Have a good
No.
day.
Dude,
That's our secret plan to keep the OG.
No,
okay,
like,
okay, coaches, how do I get out of, how do I win that first game? I feel I'm just elo held in that game, to be honest.
no, you got Elon.
In the first game,
In the first game, yeah.
no,
But-
you're still streaming.
What?
Are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right, The Godfather is the best movie of all time. Anyway,
Bro, why are you streaming this?
I don't know. I think it's even better content.
Dude, what the fuck? I was just about
Why-
to flame it and you fucking
Why
you
is
realize you're streaming.
Kirby talking about The Godfather being best movie if he
Oh, I'm just messing.
Kirby's best.
Well, actually, I was, but.
Kirby's so
expect it,
edgy,
dude.
man. He actually had to go for a movie that was like what 30 years old.
Well, yeah, but
40
everyone
years
loves The Godfather. It's like the highest on IMDb and shit as well.
Adam, I still like the first gang.
Is it the highest on IMDb now?
It's one. No, it's like below Shawshank. But it's
Shawshank
like
Redemption,
quality
right?
as well.
Oh, I didn't take Hex.
Adam, the first gang was like, I can't hit level 2 here, and then Sarah being like, it's fine. And 3 seconds
Yeah.
later,
Honestly, Zara's just a bit accident prone. That's the problem. If he's having a bad game, he just auto gets 10 deaths.
It's not. I mean, it's not just him because
No,
there
it's
was a
not
point-
just him.
there was a
Like,
point- there
fucking
was a
Naruto
point in
Botlands, I
the-
think.
Well, I know that, but like, there was a point in the first game where like you died twice in bot lane or whatever, and Mahomet went, like, we should just like play it slow and just chill out for a bit. And then on the next one, you immediately were like, oh, we can engage. And it's like, you literally, both of you just fucking said that you should chill out, and
What a
you're
champ,
going for
dude.
the same
What a
play.
champ maneuver.
Hello?
yeah, no, I entered first game.
It was very confusing.
First game I entered.
That feels like such a classic
But like,
thing.
is there anything I can do that?
I'm actually against 9 a month in a normal game.
Wait,
You're against
Season
two.
2?
I'm against the Eddie carry in the mid.
wait, on what account are you?
I'm on this one. Hold on.
Says
I only
screenshot
know,
or
like your
I'm
anime.
on screenshot. I was just fucking open the stream room.
How did the first game go? That was like a stomp or...
I got elo held by my bot lane.
It
I'm a
was
jungler.
stomped by the enemy.
Stena had 4k advantage after 15 minutes. That's how it went.
Okay.
She had 8k. She was 8 or an 8
Oh,
of
it's not
15 with an
opening.
8 with 8k gold.
Simon, do you see my stream?
I tried to look at Oz stream, but it's not working.
Yeah, it's not loading. I think you have to restart it, Oz.
Huh? No, hello.
Oh, yeah, loaded.
Hang on, let me check your...
Look at these fuckers.
Wait a
Look at these
second.
fuckers. Say they're tired. Gonna go
Did
have a
that
rest.
still look you?
No.
Wait, no, that's
normal
normal.
games.
But what the fuck are... What? No way.
Playing Brand, Lucia, and bot lane like the little bitches they are.
In normals, man. Go figure. Oh my god.
Also, I forgot to take fucking Hex Slash, so I'm doing.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's not fine. It's very not fine. Hello, Nine. What the fuck are you doing in my normal game? I'm ganking the shit out of you.
What? Wait, what? I was like
Hold
hovering over you, It's like just looking at what you were streaming. It's like, wait, why is
Where's the streaming?
like why are you like spectating my game? I was like, wait, what? That's the same loading screen, but okay.
It's okay, I forgot to backslash, I'm doomed.
Alright,
I was
interesting.
tapped out, like, closing my eyes to stream.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
It's an interesting graph, isn't it?
Wait, no, I need to stop streaming now, he's gonna fucking... Stream snipe!
Sniping.
What is the? Oh, it's Ziggs versus Senna or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ziggs Alistair, I still think Morgan 3 over Kimyon is probably a better choice.
Bro,
So,
Wait, you think what?
Morgan 3 over the Kimyon.
Oh, wait, why is Vinter gone now too?
Oh yeah. I mean, also like,
Good luck.
I think if the Mordekaiser's not like
No.
terrible in the game, he can punish me way harder than he did. Like, I don't think it's a good matchup.
It is a good matchup. I mean, it's not early on. Like, early on he'll beat you.
I don't know, dude.
No.
Once I got in the every time I'm in the ult later on, he just shits on me.
Yeah, it's also because you were... Well, I mean, he just got a shit ton of...
I mean, I was ahead of him on goal.
Yeah, but he got a shit ton of incidental gold, so it's like... It's not being me.
Alright, I guess I'll end the stream so Adam can talk about his teammate.
Okay, now I can flame my fucking team. JK.
2, 1. Alright,
What do I even have in secondary?
okay, so
At least I got Ultimate Hunter.
No, I don't know.
That's
I
alright.
just
Relentless.
first game felt so fucking bad to play.
I mean... No, I think everything just snowballed really badly, and then Zara just completely fucking autopiloted or something.
I mean, he's just accident prone, the guy. I don't know.
Accident prone, but like if you like die a bunch of times, your thing shouldn't be like, oh, whoopsie, yes I'm dead. It should be like, oh fuck, how do I stop this happening again? So, what? Why does this keep pinging up? What is this thing?
oh wait, I need to message Paul.
Forget about what they...
I can't get that volume. I was gonna cheese, but that's not gonna happen now.
There was actually something we could have done.
Oh, I'm gonna get dragged here, boys.
Okay.
Apparently, somewhere. I don't know where.
Why did I smite? Oh, I smite Raptors.
We could have actually put Morgana mid the second game against the Zoe, and then pick counter support for the Karma.
Could have.
Try. I think part of it was just letting the fucking mid lane play like an actual champion, because he'd already played this Galio game. The guys did tryouts, right? Well, that's all.
Yeah, that's true. But it would have been nice in terms of
Yeah, I might
comp matchup.
I just don't know what you counter Jin Karma with the Caitlyn. That would
I would go Soraka or Vel'Koz or Seraph. Like either long range mage or Soraka, I think.
I don't know about that. He's saying get the crap. Passing genius. No. Yeah, you could have done that. I don't know if it's better than just LeBlanc into it. I mean, LeBlanc. We can play this actually. Oh my god.
No, LeBlanc is good too.
Honestly, I think we just played every objective fight super in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you mean the first game or the second game? Wait, no, second game.
No, it's second game.
No, the second game is like it's fine because like the LeBlanc is not necessarily a lane counter. Like, so what does Morgana do later on versus Olaf, Hecarim? Doesn't really do that much. So LeBlanc is good for just like having the threat in the like you set up for an area. You set up an area, you fight, and then you have LeBlanc on flank who can then try and get into back line and just like go for it that way. The problem was is like Ocean Soul completely fucks you when you try and do like trades like that.
Yeah, like giving up Ocean Soul was just really honestness.
Oh fuck.
I mean, we tried to contest the third one, but then it got taken, and then the fourth one we got fucking demolished in the fight, I think.
Yeah, but you flipped the third one, right? Was that
Oh no, like we kind of didn't. Zara smited the enemy mid laner, like at the Drake, so the guy just walked in and took it.
Yeah, but I mean, still. Or like, what do you mean? Like, while you were taking the Drake?
Or... Play, like, while we're taking it, Zara runs over to the Zoe and smites her. So...
Oh, okay.
It made it kind of... I mean, like, he might have been able to do that anyway, but, like, it just makes it so much harder to do, I think. And we kind of just gave up, right? And then, the one Baron we got, fucking... LeBlanc killed it. It's kind of a very strange game.